On today's episode of Full of Shit, we have somebody called Virgie Tovar. Now it says that Virgie Tovar is an American author, lecturer, and weight-based discrimination speaker. And she likes to write about fat acceptance and anti-fat bias and on diet culture and how it's toxic for people in general. That in itself is a whole nother story. But there was one post that I'm gonna post here that I actually found interesting just because, as you know, I'm a health and fitness coach, and my whole job is to get people in better shape. That includes bringing down body fat, which some people like her would look at as calling fat shaming, fat phobia. It's all garbage and nonsense anyways. But it's this specific post here. Exercise is a rendering of movement into productivity and outcome. Usually the outcome is modification and disciplining of the body, a way of claiming the body as your responsibility rather than the responsibility of the collective. Exercise is a construction that is designed to generate blame, and that's why it can feel so loaded, so awful, and even though it's just 1 foot here, 1 foot there, one arm here, one arm there. So instead of exercise being designed to increase your life in every way, shape, or form, especially when it comes to you building more muscle or losing weight, and even just becoming more healthier, it's constructed to make your life worse, apparently. This is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever read. Any individual knows what kind of benefits exercise is going to give you. The body craves connection to the planet and its inhabitants, to move with it and them. And yet, all we have is this exercise framework, which takes something that is at its core about connection and turns it into disconnect, hierarchy, shame. I don't understand why people have to look into these things so intently like this and come up with some excuse as to why they could never cut it. If you're somebody who doesn't want to exercise and you're somebody who doesn't care for it, that's fine. But to start twisting it around and using that as a method to try and get people not to do that just because for whatever weird reason you think it's not beneficial for people is just crazy. People work out because they want to look better, because they want to feel better. They want to change their appearance because they don't like what they see. That's what it comes down to. And if that bothers you, then that's your issue. It's not even just about building muscle or losing weight. It's a lot of the added benefits you get that come with exercise. One of the main things, and one of the most important things, is dealing with things like osteoporosis that exercise is going to help battle as you get older. If you have more body fat on you and you don't lift weights, you have the potentiality of gaining something like osteoporosis or a form of it and dealing with that as you age. Movement is a natural byproduct of living, and ironically, it is through the construction of exercise that movement becomes denaturalized, difficult, punishing, and fraught. It's through exercise that's going to allow you to lose weight when it comes down to the point if you go to the doctor and you have heart issues or you have high blood pressure or you start to develop diabetes. And it's through exercise and also healthier means of eating that you're going to start developing your body and making it stronger, allowing you to fight diseases like osteoporosis in the future. Being able to be there and not tire out when playing with your kids looking up to you and saying, wow, my parents built a physique like that, or they ended up losing weight, or they ended up pushing this much weight, or they can have this amazing flexibility. I want to be like that too. How do you decouple physical movement from diet culture and fat phobia? It is very, very, very hard. In our culture, movement is about erasing and eradicating the fat body. My body remembers this fact, and it takes so much concentration and encouraging self-talk to begin to continue. No, what your body is going to remember the amount of body fat you kept on it and how harder it's going to get for it to keep moving and performing things because you chose not to do the work to take all of that off. But if there ever comes a time where your health starts kicking into high gear and you need to do things in order to reverse what you've done, trust me when I say this, you yourself are going to be exercising and getting on a diet. As always, guys, if you like this information, follow for more. And if you want to learn more information on where you can work with me, or if you want to jump on one of my challenges and you want to start getting results like this and also like this, then send me a message and let's talk and we can put a plan together to finally get you the results that have been escaping you.